Hey Spirit Tribe, Gigi here with Spirit Readings, and I'm so glad and so happy that you're able to join me here today, taking a look at the month of August for Capricorn. So wherever you happen to have a Capricorn in your birth chart, or if you're just wanting to check in on a Capricorn, hello and welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. We are going to get some moon themed cards this month, and it's all about changes in our lives. So what changes are coming for you this month of August? You know, the moon is all the moon herself. She goes through her changes, her cycles, her phases from new to full. She is beautiful, wonderful, and amazing in whatever phase she happens to be in, and so are you. So we will be getting messages from Mama Moon. Please keep in mind that there are so many of us, so not everything may resonate, and that's perfectly okay. You know, we can just set it to the side for someone else, or for later even. You know, it may make more sense as events continue to unfold. Anything and everything is possible when we believe. So if it doesn't apply, you just go on ahead and you let her fly. No harm, no foul, no big deal. If you are new here, please keep in mind that I have had strokes, so you know that really affects my memory. I can struggle to find my words or even get them out. You know, I do get tongue-tied. I also have tremors, which can make shuffling a challenge, especially when it feels like sorry, excuse me, especially when it feels like I'm being zapped in my hands. You know, whenever that happens, I tend to drop whatever I'm holding, cards included. I also have glaucoma, so sometimes I do have to bring the cards a little closer to my face so that I can see them properly. So just bear with me, you guys. You know, the messages get out the way that they are meant to eventually, right? Okay. Capricorn, you are getting a bonus in this month's reading. Thank you so much for running the numbers up on last month's reading. If you want a chance at a bonus in your next month's reading, make sure you run the numbers up on this reading. I really do appreciate it. Everything that you need to know about me, about this channel, especially if you would like to book a personal private reading, if you would like to purchase something on my wish list, you know, whether it's a card deck, something for my household, something for my fur babies, or if you would just like to make a donation, all of that can be found in that description box down below, so make sure you check it out. All right, before we get to cards, we are going to get a color message from the spirit board. So all right, Spirit, Capricorn, August 2025, a color message. What is it that Capricorn needs to know here? Ooh, you're getting red. Ooh, okay. And garnet is the birthstone for January. So the Capricorns born in January and getting red. Red signifies the attributes of confidence and courage. It inspires boldness in thought and deed. A strong awareness of the physical body is indicated. There can sometimes be so much passion in its energy that when it is displayed, it can be perceived as aggression. And red is the color of our root chakra. When the color presents itself in a seemingly coincidental context, it can be the equivalent of a stop sign from the universe. Because of its strong psychic saturation, it needs to be used carefully, especially in a domestic environment, and in combination with a balance of other colors. Also, too much red in the environment can cause feelings of anger, irritability, or impatience. Ooh, okay. A simple spell for red. To inspire a sense of bravery, wear a red accessory, even if the color is not immediately visible to anyone else. A piece of lingerie, a handkerchief, a piece of red construction paper folded in a purse or wallet. You will know that you have the splash of red and will feel more courageous as a result. Ooh, help you feel bold, right? Bold and beautiful. All right, let's get a Queen of the Moon or some Queen of the Moon oracle messages here for you this month of August, Capricorn. Let's see what Mama Moon wants you to know. Thank you for your guidance. Ooh. Okay, hang on a minute. All right. Thank you for your guidance, your wisdom, and your truth in all matters and in all things and at all times and in all ways. So, first of all, you have this number 10, a waxing gibbous one for discernment coming in. Ooh, okay, let's see. What else for you this month of August, Capricorn? Capricorn. Let's whoop. All right, a number 28, waning crescent 5 for peace, peace and discernment. Okay. Maybe as you're discerning things, it does help bring peace your way. Cards are being kind of weird today. All right, a number 8, waxing crescent 6, the path. So, you know, maybe you need to know that you're on the right path at the right time. All right, let's see what else. And we have a number 36, green corn moon for patience coming in. Ooh, some interesting energies here for you this month of August. So, all right, a number 10, waxing gibbous 1 for discernment coming in. So, take care in your choices now. Look carefully and judge wisely. There may have been something difficult to see, something that has been obscured, you know, her vision there. But now it has been revealed to you. Examine it closely. And, you know, it could have been in your dreams, you guys, that it came to you. All right, the affirmation. I take my time to be accurate and precise in my discernment. Ooh, okay, yes, one more time. I take my time to be accurate and precise in my discernment. Companion stone or metal is yellow jasper. Oh, okay, let's see. Number 28, waning crescent 5 for peace. Look at that. I love that one. The imagery is just so beautiful. Meditating. Peace of mind is one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves. Refuse drama and do not freely engage with people who use drama as a weapon. Stop fighting. Allow yourself to rest for a while. When we let what we no longer need go, we make room for peace. Ooh, I love it. The affirmation. I choose to create and hold peace. I allow this to ripple out into the world. Ooh, yes, I love it. One more time. I choose to create and hold peace. I allow this to ripple out into the world. Companion stone or metal is amethyst, and amethyst is the birthstone for February. So you got red, which I said garnet, January. So if you're a January Capricorn, maybe that fits, or you know, I forgot where I was going with that, but you got January and February now, so maybe the seeds that you're planting now come January, come February, especially in winter, if you're in the same hemisphere as me, when it's a leaner time, you will still have some kind of harvest to reap. All right, number 8, waxing crescent 6, the path. The way is open for you. The path is illuminated. You know, that ladder is leading you up, and it paints a whole different picture from where you're at, but moving forward, getting ahead. Begin the journey now. Respond and take action. We must be courageous and move forward. The affirmation: I am open and responsive to the opening of the way. You know, and I feel like this is a way being made where you didn't even think one was possible. So yes, one more time. I am open and responsive to the opening of the way. And the companion stone or metal is pyrite. Ooh, that's one of my favorites. I love pyrite. All right, number 36, green corn moon for patience. And this is the full moon in August. So, hey, enjoy the journey, not just the destination. The time has come to learn patience and avoid the lure of instant gratification. Slow down, take your time. Things are happening, you just can't see it yet. So like I said, whatever you're planting now will come to fruition, you know, probably January, February. So it's going to take a little time. Be loving and patient with your body. And the affirmation: I take my time to enjoy the journey. Yes, one more time. I take my time to enjoy the journey. Companion stone or metal is jade. Ooh, okay. All right, let's see what's going on in the love department for you this month of August, Capricorn. Now, this can include yourself, family, friends, significant other, literally anywhere that you have love. So if you're like, hey, Gigi, I really love my job. I really love the people I work with. I really love the people I get to interact with. Or I really love my hobbies. Then all of that is included for you. So all right, let's see. Okay, we have casket. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean someone's actually dying, okay? You know, something has to end so something else can begin. So it's either someone, whether it's a friend, a family member, a significant other, you know, the time of them being in your life has drawn to a close, and let them go. Let it fall away, you guys. You have a gong, an exciting event. So, you know, there are things worth celebrating coming up for you this month of August, whether it's falling in love, getting engaged, getting married, a new home, a new job, or a raise, promotion where you're at, a new car, perhaps a new baby, even if that's something you want. So, I mean, there are so many of us, so the possibilities are literally endless here. You do have the yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. So, you know, if you're with someone, you know, and it doesn't matter how long it's been, you guys, but if you're butting heads, if you're not getting along, if you found you are unequally yoked, you know, that might be why. You have the pail. It is time to get out of a situation. So, you know, I feel like once you do this, life is going to get better, and you're going to have more things to celebrate coming up. We also have fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. And, you know, they always say that there's a thin line between love and hate. We also have weeping willow for family sorrow. So, you know, this could be the anniversary month of someone's passing. It could be the birthday, you know, of someone who passed. So, like I said before, there are so many of us, so the possibilities are literally endless here. All right, let's see what's going on in career and finance for you this month of August, Capricorn. I always like to know what's going on with my money. I'm always like, hey, yo, give me $1 million. Like, how nice would it be if you woke up tomorrow and there's just $1 million sitting in your accounts? I'd be like, yep, I manifested that. Look at me sparkle and shine here. All right, let's see what we got. So you did have a couple of flyers. I'm going to read those first. So your first one was leg, stepping into a new experience, putting your best foot, your best leg forward. You're climbing that ladder there. You have the bear, danger, especially in money matters. So, you know, look at where your money is going, you guys. Maybe you're paying for apps that you're not even using. So, you know, you could be like, all right, if I cut that out, that's more jingle in my pocket. Also, if it comes to contracts, make sure everything is on the up and up. Make sure all the T's are crossed, the I's are dotted before you sign anything, you guys, you know. And if stuff goes over your head, seek out someone that can help you. And oh my goodness, you guys, you literally have the ladder showing up here as well, that you are climbing toward success. So, and with those contracts, make sure you know exactly what you're getting yourself into, you know, as well. You have the not unsuccessful plans. So something may have you feeling like you're tied up in knots. If you are in business for yourself or not, that's still there. Maybe you feel like you're not getting paid enough, you know, like I need that raise, I need that promotion, you know, or something, like I said, something to do with contracts, you guys. So, like I said, make sure you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. You also have bread, period of prosperity and abundance. You're making that bread, baby. You know, and maybe you literally are. Maybe you run a bakery, you know. Oh my goodness, how, like, I would love that. All right, you have the goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. So, you know, it can be both. And whenever gold is in the title, whenever gold is involved, I just think of abundance and prosperity. You do have the gavel, involvement with the law. I mean, are you dating a lawyer? Are you dating a police officer? Or are you a lawyer or police officer? You know, it could be that way. But also, if you have a lead foot, make sure you're slowing down. Don't drink and drive. That's coming through. Also, you know, if it's a domestic thing, you know, it does say you need to get out of the situation, you guys. So maybe there is a divorce, maybe there is a restraining order or something of that nature. Protect yourself. Do what you have to do, you guys. All right, let's see what's going on in life for you this month of August, Capricorn. You know, life do be lifing a little too hard sometimes. You know, your girl here is like, hey, yo, life, why don't you pump your brakes? Use some Vaseline. And life's like, nah, bro, you can handle it. And I'm like, just because I can, you know, don't mean I want to. I would like a little easy street sometimes, you know, like, can't I just coast along a little bit and not have to worry so much? All right, let's see what we have. Ooh, you got a dirty rat. someone working against you behind your back, but you know, whatever is done in darkness will be brought to light. Maybe you're going to be surprised of who this rat is, but once they're discovered, you can cut them out. You do have sun, happiness, and well-being. You know, in Tarot, the sun is the happiest card in the deck, and it is shining on you. It is illuminating your path here. You do have shield. You need to defend yourself. So have your strong, healthy boundaries in place. Activate your guides, your angels, you know, on your behalf. You have needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted. One from the heart, one from the soul. Intentions are pure, honest, true. You have the hammock. Taking a vacation, physically or mentally, and even if it's a staycation, you guys, give yourself a chance to rest and relax. You know, we need that balance. Life requires balance. You have the bat. Take care. Enemies are working against you. So, you know, as long as we're alive, there are going to be forces working for us, forces working against us. I choose to feed the good, the positive, the forces that are working for me, and that way, you know, you starve the negative. And you have flowers for happiness. Every time that card comes out, I start hearing, I can buy myself flowers, and you know what? Maybe you can. And that's a good thing. And maybe you buy the ones that you can plant in your garden that you can enjoy over and over and over again. All right, let's get a sixth sense connection message here for you, Capricorn, for this month of August. Let's see what messages your higher self is trying to get here to you. You got a number 26, Bermuda Triangle. Are you in a love triangle perhaps? Or have you been? You also have a number 49 for forgiveness coming in here as well. You know, we're humans, and life do be lifing, and life gets messy sometimes, you know, because it can be complicated, right? All right, a number 26, Bermuda Triangle. The card in the bottom left position is the victim energy, and it's a feeling of helplessness about something or someone. The bottom right position is the villain. You may become this when you show others how to solve their problems. You know, if they want to paint you as the villain, let them. You know the truth, and the people that know you and love you know the truth. The top position is the hero. Don't play the hero when they don't want to be rescued. Avoid being pulled into other people's issues. Allow them to be where they need to be, assisting only when asked. And even when asked, sometimes people can still be like, paint you the villain, you know. It's people be crazy sometimes, you guys. That's Woo, okay, affirmation. I am allowing others to be where they need to be and resisting the urge to fix them. Yes, one more time. I am allowing others to be where they need to be and resisting the urge to fix them or even save them, you guys. You know, they have to fix themselves. They have to save themselves. So you gotta let them stand on their own 2 feet. Crystals are chrysocolla, emerald, lapis lazuli, and ruby. Ooh, ruby is another red stone. It is the birthstone for July. So maybe something you're setting into motion now, you know, by next July, you guys, that could be the case. Or maybe you started realizing things in July, and you know, this month or by next July, you're in a whole new better space, right? All right, 49, forgiveness. All that remains of the past are memories. It's time to let go of worry and recrimination, I can't even say that word right now, for what went wrong. When these thoughts arise, take a few deep breaths and go with it for a minute to find the root of underlying pain. Surrender this pain to the infinite spirit. Forgive everyone involved, including yourself. Karma will take care of any transgressions far better than you can. Girl, yes, boy, yes, let karma handle it. Forgiveness will heal and harmonize your mind, body, and soul. Affirmation: I choose to live my life filled with goodness and mercy, forgiving everyone and everything, including myself. Yes, one more time. I choose to live my life filled with goodness and mercy, forgiving everyone and everything, including myself. And some good crystals are rose quartz, rhodonite, and chrysoprase. You know, rose quartz especially has such a loving vibration. It can help you pour more love back into your own self. All right, let's get an everyday witch oracle message here for you for this month of August, Capricorn. Let's see what else you need to know here. All right, Capricorn, August 2025. Let's see what else for Capricorn. All right, we have go with the flow coming in here. Ooh, I love it. Go with the flow. Let it go. Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. Life will turn out all right, you know. Okay, go with the flow is water element, change and movement. And water is the power of our emotions. So let's see what you need to know here. Most of us spend a lot of time fighting the challenges and obstacles that life puts in our way, or pushing back against aspects of our reality we don't like. That's not a bad thing in and of itself, and many times it is necessary. The trick is in knowing when to fight, when that resistance is only going to frustrate us and sap our energy, and when to go with the flow instead. Sometimes, to paraphrase some other folks, you just have to give in and give goddess. In short, acknowledge that there is nothing you can do. Make your peace with the situation the best you can, and have faith that the gods will make everything work out in the end. Like I said, a way being made where you didn't even think one was possible. You know, even if the way it works out doesn't necessarily make sense to you at the time, you know, look at it as a blessing in disguise, a gift from your guides, your angels, the universe. All right, let's get a Moon Magic mini deck message here for you this month of August, Capricorn. This is a new deck, and I have actually really liked working with it. I like its energy. I like the messages here. All right, that one and that one there. So let's see what we have. Waning Gibbous 3. I seek balance and grounding. You know, you are an earth sign. I know when I don't feel grounded, I got Capricorn moon, and when I don't feel grounded, boy howdy, I seek balance and grounding. You also have Waning Gibbous 1. I am curious about my true nature. I seek to understand myself, and to thine own self be true, I heard. So I am curious about my true nature. I seek to understand myself. Yes, go with the flow, your own inner natural flow. All right, let's get some crystal wisdom mini deck messages here for you this month of August, Capricorn. Let's see what else you need to know here. All right, those there. So let's see what we got. We have chrysoprase. I want to say you may got that up there somewhere as well, or down here even. Nurturing. I open up and allow myself to be nurtured. You know, you nurture other people, so now allow yourself to be nurtured. I open up and allow myself to be nurtured. And I'm going to say this the best I can. Skull sight for peace. So this means twice peace has shown up for you. I am an instrument of peace. Yes. Ooh, I love it. I am an instrument of peace. And you also have citrine, abundance. I am aligned at all times with the abundant energy of the universe. This powerful energy flows through me into every aspect of my life. Yes, I love it. I am aligned at all times with the abundant energy of the universe. This powerful energy flows through me into every aspect of my life. You are just, you know, your basket in your storehouse there is overflowing. Yes. All right, your bonus is the universe has your back oracle. So all right, Capricorn, for August, let's see what the universe wants you to know here for Capricorn. All right, this one here. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. You know, releasing the outcome frees yourself, frees the universe to really work on your behalf for your highest and greatest good and for the highest and greatest good of other people. So, all right, Capricorn, these are your messages. I hope you enjoyed them. If you did, please drop me a comment down below. Let me know. Make sure you smash the heck out of that like button, that old thumbs up button down there. If I can even talk, hit it with a razzle dazzle, especially if you would like a bonus in your next month's reading. If you haven't already and you find you keep coming back here, please subscribe to the channel, you guys. That truly means so very much to me. I love growth. I love expansion. I love being able to interact with you guys. It really does bring a lot of joy into my life. You know, you are part of the teamwork that makes this dream work. I wouldn't be able to do it without all of you. And I'm very grateful and thankful to each and every single one of you. So, all right, changes coming in to your life this month of August. You got a lot going on in the love department, you guys. Like, wow, maybe you feel like you stepped from the fire into the frying pan, you know. I mean, something definitely going on there that needs to come to an end. In career and finance, you know, you do have a lot of good things. You're climbing that ladder. You're putting your best leg, your best foot forward. You're making that bread, making that dough. You know, you're growing spiritually as well. But there are some things that you need to pay attention to, you guys. You're being warned ahead of things, or of these things ahead of time for a reason. And in life, you know, yeah, you got some rats, you got some bats that, you know, you need to clean out. But, and, you know, you need to make sure your shield is up. But the sun is shining on you. You deserve to rest, you guys. And you deserve to be happy. Keep choosing happiness. Go with the flow, you guys. Seek that balance. Work forgiveness in for yourself. Do not play the hero for anyone else, especially if they don't want it. Don't make yourself a victim. And if you're the villain, oh well, leave me the heck alone then, right? All right. So, Capricorn, from the bottom of my heart, I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. I hope that August is really your time to sparkle and shine. And I want to say thank you, blessed be, namaste, and goodbye.